Yeah, I gotta make sure. I gotta be careful on a page.
Oh,
Because
no,
Zook
you
is
don't.
one of those ones you gotta kind of watch what pages you have up.
Yeah, only if people complain.
Yeah.
There you go. It's our
Well,
Yes, it
at least
is.
I like to look at it in that direction. So yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how I see it. Then again, when I was like 17, I was reading Faust. So,
Yeah,
Hey, nothing wrong with that. So was I.
17. I think I was. Never mind. Anyway, uh, Botrix has successfully joined the channel.
yeah, that's my bot.
Oh, okay.
It does stuff on my side.
All right. Chat's open, folks. Come on in. We see you out there. We are live. This is it's not Comics by Night. What am I doing?
My butt joined the channel when I turned up.
Yep.
Your what?
My butt. Not my bot, my butt.
Your
My
butt.
butt comes with me everywhere.
Uh,
Does things for me on the
follows
slide.
you around, doesn't it?
Yeah,
always
it follows
good to
me
have a
around. I
butt
can't
that
get rid of it.
goes everywhere for you. Yeah, there we are. Sunday Funnies.
Here I am,
Friendly-
my arse is following. So
Thanks for
it's
stopping
interesting,
by, everybody. We're going to run the opening and get things underway. Here we go. It's Sunday Funnies, folks, for the 23rd of March, 2026. Glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Chat's open and available. Hope we have a lively discussion this morning. We're going to look through Akira. Should be great. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. I've been doing alternative and independent comics for many decades. Arrow Comics, Caliber, Antarctic, Weeby Comics, Massive Comics, all sorts of comics. The latest thing been doing with Arrow Comics is the Atlantean. Really proud of. I'm writing it. Russ Leach is drawing it. It's turning out phenomenal. Really happy with it. That 4th issues campaign is available right now over at fundmycomic.com. Go over there and take a look. Really proud of it. Great classic sword and sorcery stuff. At least we like to think. I like to think it is, and I hope you enjoy it. So I hope you go over there and buy in. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. I write books such as this one, My Trip to See Jack Kirby at his home in California. And I also write and draw children's books. And there's one nice in colour. I draw cartoons and comic books and everything. And there's my character Hatch. I also design logos.
Nice.
Yeah.
And occasionally I publish magazines about comics. This is a Comics Unlimited, 100 pages of articles, interviews. Randy and Russ wrote in a couple of issues of this. 15 issues of that, all on Amazon, so check it out. Lots of other stuff too, but we'll talk about that later.
Each issue is 100 pages of comics history, folks. Great stuff. You don't want to miss it. Great reading. Also joining us this morning, Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Russ Leach. I'm a comic book artist from the UK. You can find me at russleach.com. Sign up for the email list there for the Atlantean issue 4 crowdfund campaign on fundmycomic.com is currently working. We're up to 84 backers now. Still plenty of time to get in there. We've got another 4 weeks or so. So go check it out at theatlantean.com, fundmycomic.com/theatlantean4, or just go over to my website, russleach.com, sign up for the email list, and we'll let you know what's going on.
Excellent. Also joining us this morning, Allison. Alley Cat, please introduce yourself.
Nelson, I'm here for Akira because it's Akira. Miles, whatever here. It's not like the other company here. I don't know. But
You're not going to hang with us just for nothing. Yeah.
That's right.
There you go.
I am a professional mangaka. I am working on a book called Orpheus's Lyre. that will be published by Viz Communications.
Cool.
Where I'm writing, drawing, arting, the whole thing and stuff, and I'm really tired still. That should do it for now.
Okay. Last but definitely not least, Mr. Mitch Rogers. Mitch, please introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Mitch Rogers, and like Allison, I'm also here for Akira. I'm a horror writer, artist, and publisher. I'm known for my horror comic book series, The Boger, the chronicles of a demigod who kills people, and coming soon, Shivers, a horror anthology.
Sweet. And today we are looking at Akira. Boom.
Yeah, I said this before the show to the guys, but for the audience, this is one of my all-time favorite comic book stories. So I'm really glad we're doing it.
Yep, it's one of mine too.
Ketshiro Otomo. Yeah. Ketshiro Otomo. We are looking at the Dark Horse digital copy. Book 1. What can you tell us about Ketshiro Otomo? Allison, anything?
Well, he got his start with Kodansha doing I forget the exact book he started with before he moved on to Akira, but he hit it big with Akira, and it ran, let's say, close to 10 years.
Yeah.
For all of it. And it basically from there he got into doing the animation work and became an animation director. He worked on the anime that came out in 1988, which condenses the first story arc, Tetsuo. From there, he's also worked on Steam Boy is one of them. He had a series of pieces that came out called Robot Carnival, and he also had the movie version of the anime Spriggan. He did some key directing and design work for. Specifically, he designed the Noah's Ark sequence in the film where it rises out of the mountain. And that movie features one of the greatest fight scenes I've ever seen animated, where it's a short battle sequence that basically goes through the bazaar like in Turkey. Utterly amazing. But yeah, that's a brief history of him. I wasn't prepared for that, so I had to think a bit more on other stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, he also did a great
Didn't mean to put you on the spot. Go ahead, Mitch.
He also did a great animated anthology called Memories.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that one. Yeah, Memories. Actually, I think Robot Carnival is part of Memories.
Robot Carnival's phenomenal. Just crazy good. Akira again. Here we go.
Does he work on this on his own, or does he have a studio?
Most mangakas use assistants. When they're just starting out, they can't afford them. So early stuff that he has will be done just by him. Akira, I don't believe is his first, so most likely he's working with a full studio at this point.
Yeah, he did. Right before Akira, he did Domu, A Child's Dream.
That was
that was really good.
Which was, he kind of went through a psychic kid phase, with his stories. That was, I mean, I liked it. I'm not complaining.
I love Domo. Domo was great.
Dark Horse has reprinted Domo here in multiple volumes. Really great work. I think there's 2 volumes, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's not as epic as Akira. It's
no, but it's a great short story. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like Akira, but in a apartment complex, more or less.
It's Akira light in a lot of ways. He used a lot of his concepts in that and then developed into Akira with it. If you've only seen the movie Akira, you're doing yourself a disservice. The manga, well, one, if you read the entire manga, the movie makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
And but it's just the storyline is so good, and you basically get an overview of the first major story arc, which in the hardcovers, if you have them, it's literally the first hardcover of the 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit of 2's thrown in there too, but
Yeah.
Neo Tokyo City, 38 years after World War III, approximately 2030 AD. Come on, you guys. Take Highway 26 all the way. Just setting the scene. Is that a toll booth? Old toll
Yeah.
booth?
Yeah, looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like they're in old Tokyo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to Old Tokyo.
Yeah, they're heading to the old city. That's what they said.
Oh yeah, and Stink Bomb.
No radiation there.
Let's lead the way,
Well,
Canada. Be right behind you.
Not to spoil it, it wasn't. It was said it was an atomic bomb, but it wasn't really an atomic bomb. It was
Right.
It was psychic power when overload.
Right.
English sound effects.
It's very Mobius inspired, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely has that kind of a flair going with it.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's
Nope.
also a lot of like heavy metal influence.
It's a
Like,
bit of
no
feeding
wrong.
off of each other back and forth. Everybody was looking at everybody's stuff at this point, right?
Yeah.
And taking all sorts of influence.
It is very cinematic. You can see how and why he would move into animation, can't you?
Well, I think that's one of the I would say joys in anime in general, that there's a fluidity to it and a hard movement that a lot of American comics don't have. It, almost like it fills in more of the pieces between the panels than
Yeah.
Western comics.
Mhm.
Please correct me if I'm ever, if
Nope,
I'm
that's very correct. Manga works a little bit differently with its storytelling. They use a different format.
Japanese storytelling overall is different from Western storytelling.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the big thing about it is they use a method called Kisho Tenketsu, which is a 4-act structure as opposed to a 3-act structure. And it has the pacing's a little bit different. Key is introduction, so you get the setting, the scenes, the characters. Show gives you your development of the story with no major changes. Then 10, you have your twist/climax, where you have some major turn or surprise, and then you have Ketsu, which ends it. And that's the result of the twist. Become intimately familiar with this.
Have you got any of this stuff in Japanese, Alison?
Yeah, I have
Is it typeset or hand lettered?
it's hand lettered mostly. The recent stuff now, they use stuff like everybody uses Clip Studio Paint in Japan for a lot of their stuff with doing things, and they will do the lettering in that. But a lot of the sound effects and all that are still hand lettered and things.
Right.
Granted, they're hand lettered digitally a lot of the times, but the collector's market in Japan is nothing like ours. So
Meaning what?
they don't really have one in the same sense.
Okay.
Like you can generally find tankobons for just about everything, if you know where to look and stuff.
Find what for just about everything?
Tankobon, think of it as like a trade paperback.
Okay.
Like
Yeah. So
Collection.
the works basically stay in print as much as possible.
a lot of the times. I mean, yes, there are exceptions, obviously, but
Okay.
like if I'm holding a tankobon right now.
Hang on, we're not over there. Give me just a second to blow you up here. Here we go.
This is a Berserk
Oh, okay.
Takabon. Now it's this one's a bit bigger than typical ones. I have some regulars around here someplace. I was showing these earlier, but this is a Tankabon or collection, and this is a nicer one because it's a hardcover. So.
All right.
Here's Canada.
Gives me the creep.
I mean, Canada. I mean,
Canada.
No, Canada. Canada is the proper way of pronouncing it. Canada is more of an American pronunciation, but if you listen to them in the Japanese original, it's Canada.
there's Tetsuo.
Yep.
Yeah, Tetsuo has probably got to be one of my favorite characters in fiction. Just overall, not just comics or manga, just overall fiction. Because he's a very multi-layered character. He's not all the characters in Akira are multi-layered, but Tetsuo seems to be more multi-layered than anyone else because he's got a lot of depth to him. Because he's a bullied kid. He only has like one friend, which is Kaneda, but then he ends up with the powers of a god, and the whole story is basically how he reacts to basically being a teenage god.
Gangway. Oof. Slam. It's a clam.
Tetsuo looks like a guy I used to work with.
He's fading out. What the? Yeesh. Nice shot there.
Yeah.
That's nice the way he's done everybody on the bottom of the panel, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they come screeching up. And then he whips the camera around.
I like his figure work. It is a lot like Mobius. It's somebody who can clearly draw the human figure.
Yeah, not afraid to make them look relaxed.
Yeah. Like if you just go back up to that middle panel again, the way the guy there under the Jeep is sort of half. He's just standing up, isn't he?
Yeah.
With the dark suit on, the way his knees are bent.
Yep.
And and the guy kneeling down as well. All the weight and everything. It's just fabulous.
Yeah.
Like Mobius, it's great. It's lovely line work.
And he's not, stoic, standing completely straight. He's standing like a person would normally, stand if they were just getting up away from the body there. It's amazing.
Simple as well. Simple line. There's nothing is wasted, as we always say.
Yeah, it's like we were looking at Rocco Vargas, just what needs to be there.
Yeah.
This is back in the day when they did all the screen tones by hand.
Yeah, you can really tell later on.
It says ink wash here in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Mitch. Didn't mean to step on you. Go ahead.
Okay. You can really tell later on in the later volumes that he used assistants just because of the amount of windows in the background. Like there's no way one person could have done that in the time it would have taken to put the book out. I mean, there's just windows galore in the background in some of the books.
I think Akira was a weekly.
Shonen Jump.
No, it was a Kodansha book.
It was what?
Kodansha.
That was the title of the.
That was the group that put it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it was more for like.
No,
Shonen Jump wasn't for like
no,
younger boys.
it is a shonen.
Oh, okay.
There's this different publishers. Shonen Jump is a publisher.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Does Tomo does he do the layouts, or what does he do?
He does a lot of the final artwork. He will do the layouts. He does the final artwork, and then he kind of goes from basically has assistants doing backgrounds and stuff like that.
So does he
background characters and things?
Right. So
actually, it was a seinen. I could have swore it was a shonen. No, it was a seinen. Cool.
Yeah, I get confused with all the terms for like the age groups and stuff.
Yeah, seinen means it was older teenagers to adults, generally going male. And it was published in Young Magazine, Kodansha's seinen manga magazine, Young Magazine.
So Shonen is a kind of rating system.
Seinen.
Seinen.
Seinen. It's seinen. It's basically it's like for older kids / adults.
It's like seeing a video game marked 13 plus.
Kind of, yeah. There's shonen, shoujo, seinen, and josei.
Okay.
And shonen is your typical Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that. Now, one of the things about the differences, though, is where it's published. For instance, if you have something published in Shonen Jump, it's considered a shonen. Like, Attack on Titan, which wasn't published in Shonen Jump, is considered a shonen manga because the group that published it in their shonen series, even though it's much more of a seinen book. Shoujo is a manga for girls, like Sailor Moon, stuff like that. And josei is for older girls / women.
Okay.
Oh.
You're at the hospital.
No, it's the school.
That's a school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a delinquent school.
District. South Vocational Training School.
Oh, I love this part.
15 years old. You can still be tried in adult court.
Yeah, Kaneda is basically like a Japanese version of James Dean.
Yeah.
Kind of the bad boy archetype.
Yeah, that's the other reason I thought it was kind of a shonen, is he kind of fits a lot of the typical shonen lead tropes, so. The sequence is coming up is great.
Listen to half of it. Nope, not me.
This is where he
I heard
whacks
it, but I
him.
didn't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, in the anime, they all got whacked.
Boys are scum. Scum.
It's like, don't know whether you guys will know this, but Russ will. It's like Kez.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
Hey, up. Kez.
Oh, there it is. Right.
Huh.
Certainly some punishment, that, isn't it?
Yeah, bully.
Smack.
That's just a assault, isn't it? Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Behavior modification. Huh.
Look at his face. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's a Japanese Jay Leno.
Yeah.
Scumbag.
These scans look to me like they've been bleached out of the colour.
They do, don't they?
They're not very good, are they?
Oh. No, they do look like they've been bleached pretty hard.
Yeah, because you can tell with the dots on some of the jackets and trousers, can't you?
Aren't all there. Some of the line work, like up here in this second panel in the ceiling here, doesn't go all the way through. Could be the reproductions that Dark Horse got to work off of.
I think they're working with the Epic reproduction, the Epic ones.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Alison, does one of those books that you showed before have all this artwork in?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can bring it up and see those differences.
Yeah, because it looks like the whole screen doesn't go through here in this
Yeah.
last panel.
It's all kind of grayed too.
Some of the details missing here.
See, what I would have done is if I only had the colour to work with, I would have just grayscaled it
Yeah.
instead of bleaching it out like this.
Well, it's got kind of a with the gray wash working here.
Yeah,
I think
Go ahead.
it would take longer to do what they've done rather than just grayscale the scans.
Yeah.
well, the actual printed version of the Dark Horse books are a lot better than this. I don't know what they did to scan this, but it looks nothing. I mean, yeah, it's the same artwork, but there's not as much loss of detail.
Yeah.
It looks like a scanner from 1994.
Could have been, honestly.
That was about when the Marvel stuff come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember when this came out, they Dark Horse said that they were running off the original plates, the original Japanese plates. They weren't using the Epic illustrated versions. You're working off the actual original plates. So yeah, and when you see it, it is very detailed and very well presented. It's just whoever scanned this did a terrible job.
That might improve as we go along.
Hopefully.
It looks
Let's
dirty.
see. If you want to see, I have some of the pages up here.
It's meant to look dirty.
Yeah. It's good.
Well, okay, Allison, give me a sec here. Here we are.
Right. Are those
So that's-
are those mechanical tints or washes? Are they mechanical tints on the artwork or are they washes?
I believe they're a combination of both. Like some of there's the tints and stuff like that, the screen tones and stuff, and then he's got washes in some other places.
Right.
Most of this is screen tone. Yeah, these pages are just screen tone.
Okay.
Where this shows some of the tech and everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Like Mitch, this is like my favorite series. So, the series that really got me into manga.
Awesome drug use there.
That's a nice shot of him walking down that stairs, isn't it?
Yeah. like something weird's going on. Thought it was pretty strange yesterday. The police let us go awfully fast. Was expecting a much bigger hassle.
Okay, this is one of the biggest examples of like great cyberpunk type storytelling because it bleeds very much into like Blade Runner territory, Neuromancer, with the kind of like mixture of like 40s and 30s noir mixed with science fiction. You know, then you have like superpowers going on there. It's really good. One of the main reasons I got into this series was I've always been a fan of cyberpunk and I always thought this was like well, as a kid when I first got into this, it was like I always thought of it as like a Japanese Blade Runner, but then when I read the comic, it was, oh, this is even better. This is, you know, something entirely different.
Alison will probably know the answer to this, but am I right in thinking that Otomo was one of the first artists in manga to bring science fiction in?
No, he was far from it actually.
Right.
If you go back to the Tezuko, one of the basically the fathers of anime. I mean, he had Astro Boy right from the start.
Oh, of course, yeah. Astro
Yeah.
Boy, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Being around the same time as Astro Boy, there's Gigantor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, going to guys stuff and all that, where we started to have the superhero mecha and things.
Kimba.
Yeah, then Devilman
White
came
Line.
before Akira.
And then there's also no one should ever forget Leiji Matsumoto with Space Battleship Yamato.
Yep.
And Captain Harlock and things of that nature, which all those predate Akira.
It's Star Blazers.
Yeah, Star Blazers over here,
Yeah.
which it failed in Japan. The first season utterly failed. They repackaged it over here because of Star Wars. It did amazing. Then they had then they did the compilation movie that they put out into theaters for Space Battleship Yamato, and it sold like gangbusters. But they went and did a second movie called Farewell to Space Battleship Yamato in the Name of Love. That had a very different ending than what they eventually did with season 2, because like everybody died. Spoiler alert on a 40-year-old movie.
Wow.
So, yeah. And that then led into them doing some other films and stuff like that. The third season of Star Blazer we got over here is a loose destruction of the Bowler Wars. So,
yeah. Yeah, then you also have Robotech, which is like just a combination of multiple different anime series that they kind of rewrote into one thing.
Yeah, the Super Fortress Macross, something like that.
Megazone 23 was another one.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody remember Starfleet?
Starfleet.
To boldly go where no man has gone before?
No,
that's Star Trek, isn't it?
Well, Starfleet is the university they go through in Star.
Yeah, Starfleet Academy.
Yeah. Kasing. Oh.
Yes, one of the kids.
Yeah, I think they're called the Espers.
Yep. It's a fancy way of saying psychic.
Yeah. Where'd he go? What's going on? Run.
Yeah, they're also old too.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's a great succession of panels.
This is fantastic. When they did this shot in the movie, it was great.
Crush. Again, not afraid to bend that camera
Nope.
all over the place. I call the fire department. Smoke at 9 o'clock. This almost looks like they might have used a photograph down here and just smudged over it.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
exactly what they did.
The background here.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly what they did. That's actually a very common manga trope, is
Yeah.
to slip in photographs and things.
It's the kind of thing Kirby used to do with Fantastic Four. He put together whole collages of photographs. Huh.
Great lighting on that car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the top of it looks out of proportion to me, but they might have cars over there that look like that.
It's also a future car.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's the Colonel. Yeah, like you never know his name. It's just the Colonel.
The Colonel.
There you go.
Typical government operative. Nope, move along. Nothing to see here.
I like the way he runs off at 600 miles an hour. He's really moving like the Flash.
Yeah.
He's going faster than when he's on his motorbike.
Great motion lines there.
Yeah.
Never come between a mangaka and their speed lines.
Yeah.
He's really moving, isn't he? Do you have any of the pencil work, Alison, in those books?
I have some of the pencil work in the like club book. It shows some of the pencil work and things. Not a lot of it though, because you inked over it and everything, and then erased.
Last panel's real nice.
Hmm.
I like the way he's crowded in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's getting like crunched.
Yeah,
that's
and that
super
open
good.
hand like that is not easy to draw.
Good foreshortening on the arm.
Yeah.
It's a shame these artwork's not crisp on these scans. Look at that. Shit.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're up to no good. I can tell. You're a cat.
Another great worm's eye view there.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. He is not afraid to move the camera.
Yeah. You.
Look at that. That's for the translation, isn't it? Look at that. He says, cut the crap in a massive balloon bigger than his head. And then he says, he and I have some unfinished business in one half the size of his head.
Yeah.
Yep. That is definitely a translation issue where this like, oh, we don't have to adjust the balloon. Here we go.
It's great, this, because I said last week that he's not afraid to let it breathe. You know, he's not got 20 pages to fill. He's just telling a story.
Yeah.
What are you doing, you little creep? It's you. Hey, stop that.
Nice panel there, breaking the borders.
Yep. I like that a lot.
Just the right amount of exaggeration, enough to keep the cartooniness going, but not enough to really make it overly, cartoony.
Yeah.
Just enough to stretch that reality to get the point across. Love this too, the little shadow with the action lines inside of it in reverse.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch. No, not a dead end. Blam. Sublime.
Oh,
Ooh,
got him.
yeah.
Yeah, don't mess with K.
Stomp. It's another nice shot there. It's all line work.
Yeah, it's just beautifully drawn, isn't it?
Yeah. Line work and wash. Just touches of gray. Nice.
Every time I try to like mix wash and stuff like that on my artwork, it just comes out looking dirty for some reason. Like I kind of have to do 100% one or the other.
Yeah.
Are you using too much black?
I don't know,
Honestly,
maybe.
Might need to thin it a little bit more to get it more like a wash.
Are you using it? Are you doing it with a brush?
Yeah, I usually use like 50-50 wash with a brush.
Right.
I've thinned it out too, but for some reason, I guess it's just the way my hand and my mind operates. It just comes out, looking like smears on paper.
So you,
Go ahead. Go ahead, Glenn.
it's okay. Go on. You carry on.
I was just going to say, it's just like learning any basic tool. You have to do it for a little bit in order to master it. So you might have to take a couple of pieces of watercolor paper and sit there and play with it for a while until you're comfortable with it. Get a handle on, your ink to water ratio.
So are you watering black ink down?
Yeah.
Right. Well, the first thing you should remember is that it will dry darker.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
So what you need to do is do what Randy said: get a piece of paper. Get the same board or paper you're using, because otherwise the result will be different. Get the same piece of board and use it, and get this tiniest drop of black in a load of water, and then do that so you can hardly see it, and then get a hairdryer and dry it, or let it dry, and it will dry darker than it appears to be while you're doing it.
Oh, okay.
And then, but really, really, really water it down, because obviously, don't forget, you can't make it lighter, but you can make it darker. So if you've got like this panel here that we're looking at now, you could do different percentages on the guys in the front jacket and the seat or whatever it is, and then the background. But you remember, you can't make it lighter, but you can make it darker. So get that black with a tiny dot of black and a load of water on it, and just go through. Okay. Just try that, but always do it on the board that you wanted to put it on, because it'll be a different result if it's different kind of medium.
Very true. Very true. Yeah, good advice. Here, this looks like it's a wash underneath a dot screen.
Yeah, it's odd, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Just enough to get that graduated tone working, and then contrast up against his jacket here.
Yeah, it probably is. It said he did mix a lot with that type of thing. So
this is a straight screen here.
Yeah. And Mitch, you do the same technique and approach with color as well.
Okay.
When you're putting that red on, do the tiniest drop and build it up if you have to. But remember, as I said, you can make it darker, but you can't make it lighter. They do a lot of running around in this comic, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like how that's done, the way they did the shadowing with that.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Nice touch, that.
Who the hell are you people? That's what I want to know. Who are you, and what's your connection to the little guy? You mean that pint-sized freak? Not that it matters. I can't let you go now. He has no choice. Oh, look at that shot.
Look at that. Wow.
That is a great shot.
That's fantastic, isn't it? That's amazing.
Bam,
he's run out of bullets.
Now you can look at that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just the action, the movement, the composition of that panel is amazing.
Bam. Bam. I think this guy's going to get it.
Tension and movement and action, and just a great panel. The shadows of the shells on his jacket. Great touch. Just really nice. Look at them hands.
The look on this is so good.
There you go. He's changing his magazine. Is he going to do it in time?
He's got it taped down his leg. Oh, shit.
Oh. It's a joke. Always put an extra long magazine in this
Yeah.
one.
Hey, they make those for.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the clip.
Yep. No vehicles permitted past this point.
Except for this one. Look at that.
Yeah.
Great action. Move. They move, don't they, these panels?
They do. I think that's part of the attraction of manga is the movement.
When was this done again?
This is in the early 80s. I want to say 82, I think it started.
'Cause all the lettering looks very mechanical.
Yeah.
It's all
Well, the text is like a more
Translated.
recent.
Yeah. It's
Ah,
later.
okay.
This is a
Well,
reprint.
the reason I said that is because of if you go back up. Go on, keep going. Keep going. There. That vroom. No, not that bit.
The sound
That's
effect.
all.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That's mechanical.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's in the artwork.
yeah, that's not there in the artwork. The
Okay.
it's a Japanese sound effect in the original artwork, and then
Yeah.
they basically blotted it out and put that in.
Okay.
blot out the Kenji and put in English.
Yep.
I see.
Okay, it's 20 minutes. What are you waiting for? Go. So Marvel reprinted when Marvel printed Akira, they did it in color, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they added
Yeah.
color because they thought that that Americans won't read a black and white comic, although Ninja Turtles was around at the same time. But okay,
And Cerebus.
Well, there was a lot of anti-black and white prejudice in the mainstream when that
Yep.
when the black and white boom first started. I know I got mixed up in the middle of a lot of that stuff because they wouldn't consider you a legitimate comic book artist if you were working in black and white.
Yeah, that prejudice persists.
Which is ridiculous considering that the work is usually black and white lined anyway and coloured later.
Yes.
Yep.
But that prejudice persists, and it persists in readers,
Yeah.
consumers. I mean,
Well,
I've had people say, "Oh, well, you know, the Atlantean isn't really finished, is it? Because it's not coloured."
I think that carries-
I'm
that
sorry,
carries
that's a
over.
real.
ahead.
It's abridged, but it's
Yeah.
a genuine
Yeah.
thing that somebody has said about the book.
I know somebody who won't watch black and white films because they're in black and white.
I know too many people like that. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's
Yeah,
right.
there's a lot too many people like that. Oh, it's in black and white. I don't want to watch it.
yeah. To quote Harlan Ellison once, every piece of work is only done when it is done well,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
doesn't always mean color.
No, it does not.
That was a big brouhaha in the Comics Buyer's Guide back in the 80s about the independent alternative market and whether or not it was legitimate.
Well, I mean, the one thing about Turtles, which people seem to miss at the time, is I think it was issue 6 sold 150,000 copies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like double the amount Avengers was selling.
I love that word, legitimate.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah,
you mean,
exactly.
legitimate?
Yeah.
Get stuffed. It's like it
Yeah.
is what people make, you know. Like once again, it's like the comic book. For the longest time, it was in Europe, not so much Europe. Sorry, Britain and America. It's been very snobbishly looked at by the rest of the art and
Mhm.
publishing environment.
Elitist.
And then you get a few people in there that effectively themselves become elitist and say,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, but the indie stuff or black and white stuff, that's not legitimate. And it's like you're just as snobby and as arsey
Yeah,
as the rest of
they're
the-
just trying to stop it, aren't they?
Yes,
They're trying to
yeah.
stop
It's
it.
their-
Trying to stop
it-
its growth.
That's
Yeah.
gatekeeping.
It's their
The
way of
gatekeeping, exactly.
trying to.
Yeah.
It's kind of a bullying.
Yeah.
Actually, it's their way to feel superior because you are inferior because you're not working for the big corporate comic companies being screwed over and not getting medical benefits. You know?
Yeah, and we're failing, and you're rising, and we don't like that.
Yeah.
I had was it Marvel editor I was working with for something, loved my work, and they were like, okay, we want you to do, I'm not going to say the book, but let's just say it was right in my wheelhouse. And the main editor on it was like, no, she can't do this. She's too manga. And I was like, you go into a Barnes and Noble, you take a look at the graphic novel section, because like, see how big it is. Yeah, it's really impressive. Look at the manga section.
Mhm.
Shouldn't be impressed.
It takes up a whole quarter of the local Barnes and Noble here, like a whole quarter of the store.
Yep.
Look at that explosion for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Shaking like a leaf.
I'm so used to looking at this now with all of the Japanese sound effects.
Yeah.
Takashi, is that your name? To take you back.
I often wondered if that's where they got the idea from 11 is from Akira, Stranger Things.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's practically the same concept.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
Akira had a better ending, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was like, it's an ending. I'm pretty much of the point that Stranger Things was trying to do, when they first pitched it, they pitched it as they wanted to do it as a series. And they're like, nope, you've never done anything before. We're not trusting you with it. And like, fine. Then they wrote Stranger Things. They're like, oh, this will work. And like Stephen King, they can't stick the ending. So,
well, like the writing of it was top notch up until the last season.
yeah, the last season I had definite issues with. I mean, the season 4, I think, was my favorite season, aside from 1. The whole Nightmare on Elm Street references, even getting Robert Englund in there, was so good.
And they had like I thought it was great that there was like one villain behind the whole thing that you didn't even know existed this whole time. But how they took care of them in season 5 was just like, you don't build up a villain that powerful and just kill them off that easily. Also, where are the Demogorgons the whole final episode?
I don't
Anyway,
remember the final episode. I'm kind of keeping it that way. So
yeah. Anyway, Akira.
Yeah.
How old are these guys supposed to be? About 15, 16?
Not even.
What the kid, the Espers, the psychic kids?
Yeah.
They're
the kids.
maybe 50, 60 years old.
Yeah. They look like children, and they're supposed to be like in their 60s to 70s.
Yeah.
Well,
They had experiments done on them that kind of stunted their growth because the Japanese government realized that what they call the Akira power, which is like their psychic abilities, are really only that powerful in kids. So they just kind of like gave these kids drugs to stunt their development.
So the guy with the gun's 60 years old.
No,
oh
no,
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 he's
we're
like
referring to
no.
kids. No, Canada is like I think
16,
he's around
17.
14, I think.
Yeah, the manga
Young-
takes
young
place
kids.
over a few years, so he grows. I think it ends and he's like either late teens or early 20s.
Yeah, by the end of it, he's older.
Because it said earlier they were juvenile delinquents. So I thought,
Yeah.
well, you
Oh,
wouldn't call somebody 25, that would you?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
just
thought you were
because
talking
they're
about
driving
old
around a
kids.
motorcycle doesn't mean they have licenses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're late teens.
And Canada's motorcycle he stole.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the old kids
Yeah,
that
the
the
F-first.
government have. Yeah, they're like 50, 60.
Splorf.
Yep.
Let's try this again. Holy shit. Alarm.
Yeah, Canada is like king of the streets, but he's been thrown into something far beyond his capabilities.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. Yeah, he gets
Who
mixed
wrote?
up with this resistance movement and everything. So
It wasn't Otomo's parents anti-war protesters during World War II?
Yep.
Which
Yeah,
at that
that went
time
down
was,
well.
yeah, at that time, if you were in Japan being anti-war, you were basically worse than a criminal.
Yeah, you were the enemy, weren't you?
yes, you're considered a traitor.
So what happened to them?
Um,
Because they couldn't have been killed because the Tomo was born the year before I was born. He's born in '54, so they must have
Yeah.
survived.
they did.
Well, yeah,
They were ostracized for quite a while.
If they'd have fled to the United States, they'd been thrown in an internment camp alongside Sulu.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember Mustache's name there.
Ryu.
Colonel
That's
something,
right,
isn't it?
Ryu. Yeah, he's named Dragon.
Oh, look at that.
It's great angles on these rocks and buildings, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said before, he just loves moving his camera around. It's excellent. Just fun stuff. Never the same place twice, unless he's making a point out of it.
Yeah, Akira was pretty much a success from the start because of the art alone.
Sound off. I want a full head count. What the hell?
Oh, the Colonel's upset.
Yeah, you let him steal the capsule.
Oh, L. Davis and the Hokusai, the Great Wave, is one of my favorite images ever made. I completely agree with that, Al.
Oh, sorry, I've been neglecting the chat, folks.
no, it's
not-
understand. But yeah, that's understand. I just
Good.
saw that, and Hokusai is like the great grandfather of manga. You see, like his sketchbooks and all that. They have a very a lot of mangaka show him as like one of their major influences. Like I can't remember. He did Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter, stuff like that.
Meeting Tetsuro not being able to handle it. Solving power. Hakasui, the Great Wave, is one of my
Hakusai.
favorite
Hokusai.
Hakusai images
Way
ever
back
made.
in-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Alice, way back in 1830, he did that or something, wasn't it?
Yep. Yeah, I saw it at the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. They had an entire Hokusai exhibit a few years
Oh,
ago.
wow.
It was utterly
Sweet.
amazing.
I bet.
Brilliant.
It's a director's
How big is it?
artist.
It's not as big as you think it is. It's bigger than the Mona Lisa, which isn't saying much, but it's
Yeah,
not huge.
size of a postage stamp.
Yeah.
Is it a
It's not
hand
at all.
painted
Not-
or is it a print? Is it print, screen print?
It was painted.
Right.
love your commentary, Al. Just don't be afraid to add to the chat. Yep, I touched one in the British Museum. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I did that. I got arrested.
That could
I
be
was gonna
taken wrong.
say. Yeah, in the room where they had the wave, they had so many other like renditions of the wave there from other people, including this giant Lego one. That was just amazing.
Lego.
Wow.
It was so cool looking.
Lego wave.
Say the weird thing.
Yep, that was definitely weird. And then I touched one, but it's definitely weird.
A4-ish. It's a wood
Yeah, that
block
sounds
print.
about right.
Right.
I know I shouldn't have. I couldn't not touch it.
Well, at least you didn't lick
Thousands
it.
of versions.
Or throw beans on it.
Yeah.
Just be glad you didn't step in it.
Yeah, or like chop it up like Banksy.
That whole
Yeah.
Cheech and Chong routine.
Didn't they figure out who he was recently?
They
Banksy.
might have, I don't know.
I thought he was
Banksy?
I thought he was 10 people, Banksy.
That wouldn't surprise me.
He was the nebbish dude from Princess Bride.
Oh, God.
Wallace Shawn?
Yeah,
Inconceivable.
I saw that yesterday on Facebook. I knew it had to be true.
Fuck Banksy.
Yeah, I'm not much for vandalism, so yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
there is a great documentary that Banksy's in called "Exit Through the Gift Shop."
Yes.
That just shows how pretentious the art world is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's why he destroyed his own painting. And it's worth and the shavings of it are worth a crap load. And I have to say the new version of Clip Studio Paint with its if I hold down on my brush for too long and get the edit line is driving me nuts. I gotta turn that off.
And he's back.
A4. Couldn't have touched it. Downloaded. Used it to teach art. Same as Kaneda walking to his bike. So many homages and copies that are amazing. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that and the Akira slide they call it, where he's sliding on the bike. That's been homaged so many times.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It was in Batman Sub-Zero. Robin on his bike did the same slide.
Yep.
So
Oh,
many
they did
waves
the
and
Simpsons.
fields and eggshells on DC Marvel covers and in sweets. It's in lettuce, on fingernails, tattoos, graffiti, etc. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, hell, I homaged the Akira slide on a Star Wars piece I did with the speeder bike.
Yeah. Canal repairs still delayed. Just looking over the capsule.
He also does change their outfits a bit too.
I'm out $10 this week.
Like, if that happens, your teeth are going to be out of your mouth. Thinks he's Will Smith.
Yeah.
Sorry, I gotta go.
My parents are both dying. No, she's not.
My mother's going to have a baby.
She is.
Yeah, she
And
is.
I'm the father.
Brilliant.
Tanaka looks sick, sir. Can I take him to the infirmary? Meanwhile, at the infirmary.
I should have said TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh.
Babies for dummies on the table.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or is it rabies for dummies?
Could be either way.
Yeah, don't bite me.
Yeah. Oh no, she's pregnant. Can I watch you have it? Brilliant. Oh girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a character I don't even believe is in the anime.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters from this that aren't in the
Yeah,
anime.
it's an overview basically of the series. So
There's a character that is actually one of my favorite characters that appears later on, Lady Miyaku, who in the manga is like the exposition of what's going on. You know, like she goes over what the conspiracy is, what they're doing to kids. In the movie, she's like this deranged cult leader.
yep. Yeah, she's awesome in the manga.
Yeah. Yeah, she's also like the only Esper that escaped and kind of had a life afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you can also count Akira, so
Yeah.
kind of transcended.
You know, he's in a spoiler alert. He's in like a tank underneath the earth somewhere.
Yeah.
Under the new stadium.
I meant more of his spirit. So
Can't have a party without favors. Someone took the whole thing, he'd go mad or die. It's a Schedule 1 drug. Public doesn't have access to it. Possession by a private citizen could be illegitimate. Don't you mean illegal? Oops. Freudian slip.
He's not interested, is he?
Nope.
In the girl.
No.
No, he's just using her for one reason. So, actually, probably two reasons, but yeah.
In a lot of ways, he's just a typical run-of-the-mill asshole.
Yeah.
Yep. He's really not a sympathetic character, so.
Oof.
One reason why I said that Tetsuo is one of my favorite characters in fiction because he's very sympathetic when you really read the story. Like,
Oh,
you
yeah,
kind of
he is.
understand where he comes from a lot. I mean, it doesn't make what he does good. It just means that he, like I could see myself in the right position, in the right mindset, in the right situations, becoming a, mad god dictator.
Yeah, that's fair. Everybody needs a hobby.
Yeah.
He's 15 years, 7 months.
A little bit older than I thought, but yeah.
Always bad news when the government shows an interest in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is a very totalitarian government.
Yeah.
Not so much on the outside, like say Nazi Germany or the Soviet Union. The totalitarianism is more like behind the veil, so to speak. But yeah, it's a pretty bad government.
Yeah, it's dystopian. Very cyberpunk. Except for it's not really ruled by corporations.
One thing you can rely on in that situation is that it's not going to work out good for you.
No.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's great.
Vroom.
Yeah, and I have to say the sound effects, I kind of like the way they look. I know that they were put in after the fact and, not part of the original artwork, but they seem to work pretty well. In English, whoever did them did a good job, I think.
No, did a decent job with them.
He just likes drawing bikes skidding on the road.
Ooh.
That's another one of those situations of, I have a lot of windows to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it as it went on, it's just windows galore.
Now, a lot of the times they would, he would go out and take photographs of places, and then they'd trace over them.
Okay. I can
So
definitely see that.
I love that cop car.
Yeah, it looks like a spinner from Blade Runner, doesn't it?
Yep.
It does. Yep.
Little punks. Ow.
I remember when I first saw the movie for this in a limited release up in Boston. My uncle took me to see it, and life was never the same.
You know, I've got the film, but it's on VHS. I never watched it. Now I can't play it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it's streaming in places, isn't it? Like,
It's on Crunchyroll, I think.
oh well, okay.
They have to look
I mean-
around for it.
Is it in English?
Yeah, you can get it in English.
That's the only way I've ever seen it was in English.
When I first saw it, it was dubbed in Japanese. Oh, it was the original Japanese language. And then I saw the first American dubbing when it came out on Laserdisc, because I bought it on Laserdisc, and I think that had both language tracks on it. Yeah, I'd have to dig up Laserdisc to look, but
I know the most recent like Blu-ray release has all 3 tracks on it. It has the original Japanese, the first English translation, and the translation that came out when I was in high school.
yeah,
2000, 2001.
yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
The first English translation they came out with was great because the voice actor for Leonardo was Canada.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Yeah, if you listen, it has a crap load of like recurring voice actors and stuff are all in it.
Oof.
The first time I saw Akira was on. Yeah, this just shows how old I am. Was on the Sci-Fi Channel when they had Saturday Anime.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it back in 1988 in a limited release.
That Saturday anime show was pretty good there for a while. I got a lot of stuff on tape off of that.
Oh yeah, that's where I first saw like Robot Carnival.
Yeah, Metropolis.
Metropolis is great.
It's amazing.
Actually, Otama worked on that. The Metropolis, because he did Astro Boy guy, name's escaping me. I said it earlier. That was supposed to be his masterpiece, and he died before he could finish it.
Yeah.
And then Omo went and finished it. You watch Steam Boy again. I didn't really like it the first time I watched it, so I didn't really go back to it. I thought it was beautiful. Just I got bored. I think give it another try.
Colonel.
Apparently, the Japanese military only has one colonel.
Yep, just that guy.
It's that guy.
Oh, it's the bully guy, isn't it?
It's the jaw.
Let's hope he twats him more.
Yeah, he's like the disciplinarian of the school.
They call him the jaw.
Yeah, Jay Leno.
Jay Leno's Japanese. Maybe Jay Leno's dad was in Japan in the war.
Yeah, it's that or Bruce Campbell, if Jaws could kill.
Or well, his jaw isn't big enough to be Robert Zadar, but
Well, that's true.
Wonder what's eating her. He can't wrap his head around it.
Dumb slut, he calls her. Wonder what's eating her. Oh god. She's 15 and pregnant. It's not good, is it?
No. Kind of weird, upside down there.
Yeah.
Understand the tension though. Tap.
There he goes, the Flash.
Let him get away. Skinhead. Too late. Better luck next time, skinhead.
I love the insults.
You would think that front tire would be a little bigger, proportionally.
I think it changes size on occasion.
Huh.
I like how his bike has like bumper stickers from every other biking company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honda.
I wonder if he's getting paid for
Then it has the
placement
printer company,
advertising.
Canon, Citizens Bank.
Here we are again.
There's the two-timing senator.
Before the other side does. Find him now. It's a major incident.
That cityscape there, you go back up. That actually looks like no, down. That's it. That actually looks like a photocopy,
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, it
doesn't
could
it? Yeah,
It's
he's
most
just
likely a
stripped it
photograph.
in. Yeah,
that's a very common thing that they do in manga is they will put photos in.
Or go through and ink over them and then
Yeah.
paste them in. Yeah.
Yep. That's how they do background. Like the background there, the cityscape behind him, that's an
Yeah.
image.
You incompetent imbeciles.
Like, that's a picture. So
Bacam. We're sorry, sir.
Don't they call that a double superlative, incompetent imbecile? Because that's what imbecile means, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's just driving the insult further.
Yeah.
Exactly it.
double idiot.
It's like calling someone a dumbass moron. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Because that is great the way you can't see his face on that chair, isn't it?
Yeah. I was thinking
It's
exact same thing. Just a little bit of a gray tone down the chair just to break it up.
Yeah.
Just so you see it and you can tell what the image is. Very, very ingenious. What the hell? Came from the old city. Could have been the Olympic site. We're at page 144. I don't know how much longer we're about halfway through this book, this volume.
Yeah, we should leave it there, I think, and come back to this because it's starting to move, isn't it? All the pieces are coming together.
It seems like a good part to end it. What do you think, Allison?
probably. Let me see. I just had to step away for a sec.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Cat was demanding food.
no sweat.
Yeah, this is like a perfect place to end it.
It's the impression I get from the pacing and the way it's done here. It looks like we're might be between episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
moving
we
into
got to get up.
We're moving into another a new issue, basically a new update.
Yep. Page 144. Be easy to remember. We'll pick it up again next week, folks.
12 times 12.
Yep. So look for that then. More Akira. Book 1 next week.
Yeah, I love this series. Actually, I have the printed version of that same one someplace. Then again, I have the entire epic run as well. So
This looks like it's broken into Planet War of the Worlds with the red weed claiming everybody, that cover.
Yeah.
That's neat.
A lot of red. Folks, we're here twice a week. We do this Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern time where we look through great sequential art. And then we do it again on Friday mornings at 5 a.m. for Comics by Night, where we look through comics as well. Just like this. We do this because it inspires us. It makes us better artists, better creators, and we just love comics. Absolutely love this art form. Hope you do too. If there's anything out there that you think we should take a look at, we'd be more than happy to take it under consideration. You can expect some Vaughn Baudet in the future, maybe a little Camelot 3000 coming. Maybe even spend a little time with Stan Lee's Just Imagine, because the artwork is that pretty.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good artwork in that stuff.
Never seen
Anyway,
that.
oh, it's that was a month or so when Stan Lee actually worked for DC until Marvel was too shamed and said, "Hey, well, just come back here, we'll pay you." But they didn't, and so they let Stan Lee recreate the entire DC universe and had their best at the time, best artists that they had do issue chapters on all of these characters that Stan Lee went through and recreated. So
Yeah,
Yeah, remember, was it Joe Kubert or one of the Kuberts on Batman?
yeah,
yeah, I
Yeah, but
think it was.
Buscema did Superman, didn't he?
there's some great stuff in there. It's a great wide variety of
I
artists.
heard Buscema did Superman. Jim Lee did Wonder Woman. Forget who did Flash.
How long was Stanley at DC?
Yeah, a month or
just
two.
just long enough to get the attention of Marvel. He did that one little series that's Just Imagine, where he goes through and reimagines. They did it on purpose because they knew it would upset Marvel.
Just long enough to piss a whole bunch of new people off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give the retailers something to buy, and give them a little bit of money. And the artwork's real pretty. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Character reimaginings.
Yeah. I did kind of like Batman as the boxer. I thought that was kind of cool.
It's a Wildcat. My Wave PowerPoint is at 150 plus pages and counting too. Okay.
That's a lot of images of the wave.
Yeah,
Damn.
that is. I think I have 6 versions of each volume at least and counting. Check out the Atomo, the complete works books. They are fucking epic and awesome.
Yeah, the Atomo Complete
Thanks,
works are great.
Yeah, he did a pretty good
Love this.
Story
Thank you.
for-
Brilliant.
for Batman Black and White.
Yes, he did. That was really
It
cool.
was, I think, the final story in the first volume, I believe.
You're incompetent,
I definitely.
but a fucking dumbass. Oh, you're competent, but a fucking dumbass. Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
have no idea what that was referring to, but
I was up the line a little. I love it so much. Thanks, Al, very much. Appreciate you being here. Really do.
I
Appreciate
highly
you being part of the
recommend-
chat.
I highly recommend the 2017 version of the collection as well.
Hang on. There you go. Yeah.
How many volumes is
And
that?
I think it's 6, and then it has the
6, but they're thick.
yeah. You can.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Tell me you might as well wave. I'm sorry I got you on the big camera.
no worries.
Sorry.
Oh, you're just seen live to the internet and the 6 people watching us.
Who cares?
Oh, come on. There's 13.
13? Okay, 13.
Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet.
There's yeah. There's 5 volumes in the that do Akira, and the 6th volume is the Atomo book.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we're finishing up, so hang out for a minute.
You
Yes,
kill
I can
someone
kill
with
someone with that
Yes.
thing.
It's a big enough brick. Allison, since we got you, why don't you tell folks how they can find you?
Well, you can find me on the interwebs. I try to stream. I haven't been able to lately because of stuff I'm working on. I can't really share. I do have a bit of a preview. Just
Wow,
printed
look at
really dark, but
Yeah.
it's a lot lighter, but it printed really dark. It's a page from my manga, which is called Orpheus's Lyre, and that will be coming soon to Viz Media. So that should be soon. And yeah, I said I try to stream with these gentlemen as well, but I've been generally asleep when they've been streaming stuff.
Because we're on so early in the morning.
Yeah. My morning tends to begin at noon. But I'm going to try to be here for every week that we do Akira. So that'll be fun.
All right. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Mitch, please tell folks how they can find you.
Well, you can find me online at Linktree/Celtic Cross Studios. You have my website, online comics, web store, socials, everything. Keep an eye out for the remastered Boger original miniseries that I'm putting up on webcomics format, which will also go to a crowdfunding campaign when the whole series is done with extra material that's not in the webcomic form. And also keep a lookout for my upcoming horror anthology, Shivers.
All right. Ross, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you are. Please tell folks how they can find you.
You can find me at russleach.com. Go over there, sign up for the email list. We'll tell you all about the Atlantean. You can get or back us now for issue 4 over at fundmycomic.com/the Atlantean 4. Or you can pick it up when it's ready over at Amazon. Either way, go to russleach.com, sign up for the email list, and we'll let you know when.
All right. And yeah, go over to fundmycomic.com. Right now, we're right on the front page. There it is. Boom. The Atlantean 4, 33 days to go. I want to thank everybody for buying in already. There's all sorts of tiers there for you to get in on, and especially if you haven't seen the book before. Ways to catch up. You can get the previous 4 issues plus the adaptation of the Shadow Kingdom, which is where all of these characters begin from. Where's that? I probably already passed it. There it is right there. You can get a great full color version of the Shadow Kingdom in hardback and the 4 Atlanteans for only $80. Each volume. Each volume of thanks. Yeah.
I'm going to drop out, guys, since my brother's here and I want to bug him.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely, Allison. Thanks a lot for stopping by. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Thank you for having me as always.
Yep.
Have a great one.
All right. You too. Take care. Fundmycomic.com, folks. Just go over there and take a look at the Atlantean Volume 4 or Issue 4. Look at that great cover.
Rawr.
Absolutely. Glenn, please tell folks how they can find you.
You can see and hear me on Randy's shows on Friday and Sundays, and you can read and look at my stuff. It's all on Amazon. A lot of it's on Amazon. Got 12 books on there, different subjects. You can also find Hatch on Fund My Comic. He should be coming to Amazon soon. I keep saying that one day it will happen. But look around the internet and you'll find me, and wish you hadn't.
And folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. Other than the Atlantean, you can look me up just about anywhere and find independent stuff. I've been doing this for quite a while. Tales from the Universe, Spank the Monkey, all sorts of stuff. You go over to Amazon, you can get the War of the Worlds adaptation or a continuation that I did off of the novel. It's a 5-part graphic novel with artwork by Horace. It's a nice story. Very proud of it. Pick up any of those Atlanteans. Very proud of those as well. If you need to contact me, you can find me on Facebook, or you can find me here Tuesday and Fridays, or not Tuesdays, Fridays and Sundays. Sorry, Tuesdays, whole different. Other than that, folks, again, we deeply appreciate you stopping by. Go visit your local retailer. and take a look at those boxes that he might not have had a lot of people look through, or they might not have had a lot of people look through lately. You'd be amazed at the great gems you can find just sitting there waiting to be discovered. If you're at a comic convention, track down those comic retailers and take a look at those boxes. So there's some great stuff to be had. I think that's it. We are archived over at the Black Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel. We've been doing this for a number of years now. I think it's three plus. And we've amassed a large body of work for you to enjoy and take a look at through the archives. There's all sorts of great comics in there, and there's all sorts of other great comics yet to come. So we're just going to keep doing this until we can't. We're not here begging for money. We're not here begging for sponsors. There is a way to send super chats through the Indie Comics Network channel. And if you do that, rest assured that anything that you send to us at the Indie Comics Network goes to keep that Indie Comics Network open and broadcasting. And believe me, it's not cheap. StreamYard ain't cheap no more. So thanks again, folks, for stopping by. Deeply appreciate you being here. We love whenever you find us. Please leave a comment. Please leave a like. Any kind of interaction you have with this program just goes to help our algorithm, gets out there in front of more noses and helps more people see us and find us. You know, the more people that find us, the better, I think, because comics are a great art form. Love this art form. Not too crazy about the business or the industry, but love this art form. So in the meantime, folks, check out fundmycomic.com. Look at those other campaigns. Look at our campaigns. You pick up a Hatch Annotated. You won't regret it. And we ask that you, if you appreciate this program, that you enjoy our work as well. I think that's it. We'll see you on Friday. I'm not sure what we're looking at on Friday, but it'll be great. We'll find something. Maybe that came.
Thanks, Al. I do feel better. Thank you.
What? Oh,
I was just saying it's good to see Glenn sounding better.
Talking the same crap.
Yeah.
So that he can be his good old cutting self, which I like.
live stream bombing.
Which I much appreciate.
Yes.
You know, also before we go, rest in peace, Sam Keith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris isn't dead. He's just on a mission to kill the Grim Reaper.
There we are. Exactly. All right, folks. Till next time. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. See you soon. There we are.
In the time before Atlantis sank, when the lands of this world were savage and untamed, one man would claim his destiny, seizing his place as a king. After defending his throne and learning the devastating truth of the Serpent Kingdom and its deadly cults, King Kull in his right hand ruled the Spear Slayer, make a solemn vow to hunt down and destroy the hidden empire of these serpent demons. These are the tales of those journeys. This is the Atlantean. Tales inspired by the brilliance of Robert E. Howard, featuring his first barbarian characters as introduced in the pages of his classic tale, The Shadow Kingdom. Each volume contains beautifully painted covers and around 50 pages of original black and white art and story, featuring classic sword and sorcery adventures you don't want to miss. Join us on these epic adventures and sign up now for news with the email list at russleach.com. Bring your axe and prepare for battle.
As he sits each day at his board, alone with his characters, Jack Kirby is far from lonely.
I haven't got the trappings of a circus, but there in my mind is a very active and bright and colorful place that's as good as any circus that I've ever seen. And I live with that, and I enjoy it immensely.
Do you draw the Flintstones naked? There's a market for that.
Of course there is. There it is.
Hi, y'all. It's time for Appalachian Word of the Day. The word of the day is in sight. Hey, you see that deer over there? Make sure you don't lose it. Keep it in sight.
I also read a lot of comic books, and they all seem to be set in the United States. So it's like, well, this is a good place. This is where I gotta go to this place.
Oh.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.